Hello everyone, I'm Extra Cheesy 87 and this is Let's Play Trails of Cold Steel 2 Part 40. In the previous video, we started to work some more on our side quest we got as our first stage of being able to fly around the Courageous. We're in Legram. We got a side quest from Eustace's Machias's best buddy in PAL Cargo, who they're totally good friends, and we're trying to find Pattery, we think she's in Ymir. I need to remember to bring Machias when we go talk to her, but we're just talking to people on the gram for now. We do have some main story stuff here that I guess we're going to do. I think we only talked to like a couple people here. This is the start of a new day of recording, so... You can't imagine you hadn't already heard the wonderful news, but Lord Arcade has returned. That's not to say I feared for his safety for even a second, however. He's simply too capable a man to ever be defeated. His finer points extend beyond strength, too. He's a man who values peace above all else and tries to protect the weak. Strong of body and noble of mind, that's our Lord Arcade. Yeah, whatever you say, dude. We have 5. That's like a decent amount. Oh, you have Chapter 8. But aren't we missing like Chapter 6? No, wait. We have all of 2, but we're missing 7. Now, I don't know if we're actually missing 7 or if it's just available to us in one of the mini areas you can teleport to now. Novel's gone off with Lord Arcade to fight for peace. I'm sure Lord Arcade needs all the help he can get, too. The situation in the west gets more and more dire every day. Novel's a very capable man, so I'm sure his assistance will be a great asset. I wish I could go help him myself, but I suppose I'll have to run my shop as well as possible to show my support. How is you making money gonna help Lord Arcade? I don't know, dude. I just buy something, why don't you? Yeah, I forgot that we got that Murakumo. I wish it was like, I don't know, they both have the same XP. You get no arts out of it? That's not a big deal. Because she doesn't have Chrono Drive equipped naturally anymore. I don't know. I'm trying to remember, what was the final thing for Murakumo in the first game? Because Raven got plus 10 evasion at the end as its finisher. Now, I don't know if that's the same or not, or if it's going to be nerfed. Honestly, I need to confirm whether or not, is delay still broken in this game like it was in the first one? Where multiple instances of delay would stack and then also independently count as a chance to proc AT delay? Like in the sense that like if you had 4 different sources of delay, the game would check each individual source to see if the enemy got delayed and then would apply all the delay in full. Which is not really the way it's supposed to work, I don't think. Apparently it's like a bug / coding error. If it still works like that in this game, I really don't want to use delay because that's kind of broken. Because I mean, it's just not supposed to work like that, but... Because like even if you want to give them each independent checks, it should only then apply the individual delay for each one. I can't remember, because I know when someone mentioned it, or a few people mentioned it, it was like 3 or 4 people I think talked about it in comments in the first game. I can't remember if they specified if it's only Cold Steel 1 that's like that, or if it's the first 2. I can't remember. I think I don't know. 12% crit chance. That is static. I mean, I feel like Raven's better at the start, definitely. Being able to be fast from the very beginning and, like, go before other, like, you know, not, like, being able to act first is really useful. Since we use Fee as kind of like a pseudo buffer for the first, like, 2 turns. But Murakumo is definitely better for longer fights. Let's try it. Now, let's see. Can we get the Veevster? I don't know. She ain't here. Alright, well. Good to see Vivi's calmer now, at least. What do you mean? What do I get? What did I do to get her that way? I did what I always do. Nothing. All I did was listen to her. Sadness eats away at you like a disease if you just let it build up. I mean, he's not wrong. I just let her vent and get some of her worries off her chest. Now that she's done that, she's feeling loads better. That's not a guarantee that it won't build up again, though, so hurry up and find that sister of hers, will ya? I mean, I'm working on it. Father Hamakar actually sat down and talked with Vivi for a while the other day. Not only did he get her to calm down, he's even got her helping out around the church. For all the slacking he does, he can be pretty incredible when the situation demands it. But it's kind of irritating that he was able to do just what I couldn't, just like that. Oh, you're back. Hey again, Vivi. No updates on Lynn's whereabouts since we last saw you, huh? Not yet, at least. Pray for her to be okay more times than I can count. I even started watering the plants here for extra adios brownie points. And they're still not doing very well. I'm useless, both as a gardening club member and a human being, but I guess it's always been like this. I'm only ever able to do anything because I got Lynn, and now that I don't... Oh, fees maybe since she was a gardening club member as well? This isn't you. But Fee? You're the kind of person who loves causing trouble and pulling pranks on everyone. Like Edel, me, Lind, even Reen sometimes. What? I've never been pranked by Vivi. I'm too smart for that. You skip classes and even your club meetings, pretend to be Lind to embarrass her and anyone who gets involved. But in the end, you always leave everyone with a smile on their face. Works with the flowers too. They always look so happy whenever you take care of them. Sitting here alone, praying for someone to solve your problems for you? It isn't you. Nobody will be able to stop the Vivi I know from running out and finding Lynn herself. He's right. And as it so happens, we're flying the Courageous all over Erebonia now. I can't guarantee you'll find her, but if you come with us, there's a chance you'll hear something about where she might be. So what do you say? Are you willing to lend us a hand? You guys? Of course I will. I don't know what's gotten into me lately. But if anyone should go out there and hunt her down, it's gotta be me. Sisters need to look out for each other, right? Bingo. Welcome to the team, Vivi. Thanks. You're awfully lucky. It's not every day Erebonia's loveliest lady joins a ragtag band of adventurers like you. Adventures. We're going on an adventure. Okay, and then I assume we just need Laura for Casper as well, right? Since they're both swim club members. I don't really remember anyone else having interactions with Casper. I bought some food for the students here to eat while they train, but Fritz is the only one here. What should I do? I mean, I probably shouldn't get in the way of his training, should I? Of course not. He's busy conjuring. Ah! Just go up in there and freaking demand attention. You're in there, lady. You're in there. You're looking for Gavelli and Ares. They're out patrolling at the moment. We've been getting some large peculiar monsters on the highway lately, so we need to be more alert than ever. In the meantime, I'm training. If we intend on protecting Legram and Master Arsade's absence, we need to be strong. Our mission is to keep this town safe, so we're just trying to keep monsters away instead of trying to defeat them all. Many of the monsters on the highway are new to us, so it's hard to say for certain whether we can even slay them. All the more reason to keep training. Yeah, okay. I get it. I mean, they're not so subtly saying, hey, those big cryptids you might find, I mean, you're not, like, expected to beat them immediately. No, you probably could, especially in the base game, I bet, but... And I think you could probably still beat them in the difficulty mod. It would just take a decent amount of luck and you'd have to grind it out. And maybe being slightly more appropriately leveled. I don't think I'm ready to be alone with him just yet. Not that that means anything, though. Oh, hey, guys. Nice to see you managed to find all your Class 7 buddies in the end, Rain. Thanks, I'm pretty happy about that, too. How have things been on your end? Still doing alright? So far, so good. I like to think I'm making myself useful here in the training hall, doing whatever I can. Not that much, though. I'm basically just taking care of weapon maintenance and importing more when necessary. Sounds useful to me. Allow me to thank you on behalf of everyone here. It's a little more helpful than a properly maintained blade. Speaking of helping out, actually. Reen explained. Me on the Courageous? Well, I mean, I'd love to help, especially if Monica's already on board, but... A quick question, could you use the Courageous to fly over to the west? No. I mean, theoretically, sure, we could use it to fly anywhere. That's not part of the area we're responsible for, though. We were told to focus all our efforts on the east side of Erebonia. Even if we could go, there's a very real risk we get caught up in something and shot down. Not my idea of a good time. Yeah, that makes sense. I just figured I might be able to go and see how my family's doing over there, that's all. Oh. I forgot, you actually came from a town near the shore over there. I can hardly blame you for being worried. Yeah, well, whatever, I'm sorry, but I'm staying here in Legram for now. I'm hoping I'll get the chance to head over there and check on them myself. Alright, that makes sense. I wonder if we can find out for ourselves whether they're safe or not. I haven't read the latest Imperial Chronicle yet. It seems like a long shot. Maybe there's something in there. Okay. Kinda nifty. There's like different conditions for each of them. Or if we had like read the book ahead of time, we could have maybe immediately convinced him. Yeah, let's water up. Noble Alliance dominates in the West. I'm sure this is very true. Excellent news is coming from the Western Front, saying the Noble Alliance is overwhelmingly victorious in the recent battle and has forced the former Imperial army to retreat significantly. This marks a landmark achievement in the Alliance's ongoing efforts to put a stop to the rebels. The Army's Press Information Center has issued a statement on that half of the former Imperial army forces in the West have been extinguished, and those that remain are on the run. Thanks to our brave souls in the West, the Empire's return to glory appears to be closer than ever. A ferocious, week-long battle. The battle was started by the former Imperial Army, which amassed a force of over 300 heavily armed tanks that plunged the nearby area into chaos. The elite Legram and Bardius armies set out to rout them. At noon on December the 6th, the battle finally began. It was clear from the beginning that General Legram and Brigadier General Bardius had the advantage, stunning both friend and foe alike with their indomitable strength. They're so sexy. Realizing their odds were against them, the rebels tried all manner of cowardly tricks and stalling tactics to prolong the battle, leading to it dragging out for an entire week. It wasn't because we, didn't win or nothing. What brought their futile resistance to the end was a pincer attack mounted by the two armies. The military press office reports that this was not originally planned, but they were able to work together in near-perfect harmony, eventually doing away with those among the rebel forces. Perhaps what stands out most about their latest achievement is how little damage the two armies sustained. It's difficult not to be awed by the sheer skill demonstrated, and personally speaking, I'm eager to hear more about their magnificent exploits in the future. I don't have a shrine to them or nothing in my basement that I do horny stuff to. The Azure Knight astounds all. The Noble Alliance's elite Azure Knight also took part in battle. Reports notes its appearance in particularly difficult battles, as it definitely turned them around in the Alliance's favor. All details regarding it remain classified, but eyewitnesses suggest that its capabilities are so out of this world that it brought to mind the great knights of Erebonian legend. With General Legram, Brigadier General Bardius, and the Azure Knight fighting on the same side, it's plain to see the Noble Alliance's overwhelming victory as anything other than an inevitability. The end is in sight, with the battle over and 3 more cities subjugated as a result. Subjugated? Maybe not the best word to use. The moment we citizens of Erebonia have been waiting for is soon approaching. The Noble Alliance's ever-decisive victory is near. Reports suggest that the battle initially began near the coast in the Lemare province as a result of the rebels retreating. It primarily took place further inland. While the number of refugees unfortunately kept growing over the course of battle, the height of danger never reached any densely populated areas, and as such, civilian casualties are currently thought to be minor. Conflict near the Twin Dragons Bridge. A lengthy conflict between the Croatian Provincial Army and the 4th Armored Division seems to be showing no signs of letting up. The 4th Armored Division was known as the strongest division of the former Imperial Army, but due to their continued resistance and refusal to stand down, the Provincial Armies had no choice to label them as a rebel army, raising tensions to a new high in the area. The 3rd Armored Division is also refusing to end its unlawful occupation of Zinder Gate to the north, and has yet to respond to repeated requests to disarm. Between these two divisions, it's likely that a state of confusion will remain in eastern Erebonia for some time to come. Imperial government negotiating with Crossbell. There have been recent reports that say the Imperial government has reopened negotiations with Crossbell. One government source suggested Crossbell's actions were cowardly and unforgivable, but that does not preclude us from negotiating with them. AKA, we scared. The demands in these negotiations are likely to include withdrawing the state's independence declaration, dismantling the Crossbell Defense Force, and unfreezing Erebonian assets held by the International Bank of Crossbell. I mean, you're not really in a negotiating position just yet. I mean, give it like 2 weeks. Then you can, you know, negotiate all you want. For now, they still have like a nuke. However, Crossbell's crimes are still fresh in the minds of Erebonian citizens, and I think I speak for everyone in praying the government will lead the negotiations with a firm hand. Courageous's whereabouts still unknown. The Imperial family cruiser, the Courageous, remains unseen since the outbreak of the war. Reports have suggested the airship is currently being used by a private group for an undisclosed purpose, but the Imperial family has been keen to remind the public that its current duties are in no way official, which may suggest that those aboard are guilty of no less than treason against the state. Rude? The Noble Alliance is urging any citizens with information on the ship's whereabouts to come forward. Man, I can't wait to go to Heimdall and just beat up the fucking editor of the Imperial Chronicle. Just start donkey punching his ass. Or her ass. The whole town is so much happier knowing that Lord Arcade is safe in town. Really makes me want to knuckle down and get some serious work done. The harder we all work, the less he has to worry about Legram eyes away. Oh, so you don't hate all men, you just hate Reen. Okay, I got it. I would say it's because, well, in theory, Arcade should not be competition for Lord's affection, but considering Erebonia has this weird incest thing going on, maybe we shouldn't rule that out. You got anything for me? Hey there, Miles, you looking sharp? Why, hello, Sarah. I was truly blown away how well you fought those enforcers near Berehard. Your skills as a bracer are as fantastic as ever, I see. How do you know about that? Don't give me that knowing smile like you were right there. Also, former bracer, thank you very much. So you know all about what we've been up to since we left? Yes, but of course, we're traveling around the Courageous, gathering information at the moment, I believe. As a member of the guild, I'll be happy to do whatever I can to help, so don't you hesitate to call on me. Thanks. Well, seeing as he was kind enough to offer, anything you want to ask, Reen? Have you heard anything interesting lately? Interesting? Well, how about this? I'm sure you can imagine the Noble Alliance have wrested control of all the country's major towns and cities. Lately, there have been a number of people who started forming small resistant groups and opposing them. Resistance groups? You don't mean... Supposedly, they've been standing up to the army's tyranny and supporting those who are being oppressed. And while it's just my instincts talking, I can't help but wonder whether they might be people you know. They definitely could be. You wouldn't happen to know where any of these people were, would you? Well, considering they've gone this long without being caught, I'd say they're moving from place to place. Your best chance of running into them might be to explore relatively quiet highways. That makes sense. Thank you, Miles. Oh yeah, maybe we should go back and explore the Byrate after all. Koval and a few other familiar faces dropped by not long ago, so I heard about how things are going from them. I'll keep acting as the guild's control tower in Erebonia from here on out. I'm convinced that all of us share a common goal, so let's do all that we can to push things in the right direction. Right! We appreciate your support, Miles. It's times like these when your weirdly accurate perceptiveness really comes in handy. We'll be counting on you. I'm honored. I'll have to be sure to deliver then, won't I? I wouldn't want to let down the famous Purple Lightning. Also, apparently Miles is the receptionist from the Ring of Judgment manga, which is what I thought. I don't know why I didn't say it. I don't know. I guess sometimes when I'm not confident, I just don't want to be wrong. I'd rather just, you know, not say anything and then be proven right later. It's kind of weird, but, because I did think that's who he was originally. Well, also, it was like, I couldn't remember if there even was a receptionist in that thing, or if it was like Toval was like both the receptionist and the bracer for that branch in the little whatever comic you want to call it. So I was like, I didn't want to act like there was a character who maybe didn't exist. I don't know. Kinda, so we're done here, right? We just need to go back and talk to Casper. I don't think we went to house down here. I know we went in the first house. Hello, Pero. Woof, woof. I heard Lord Arcade entrust you with the Courageous, did he? Since it's the property of the Imperial family, the Alliance will have to carefully weigh how they act towards it. In order to prove a powerful asset to your cause, it seems Lord Arcade thought so, so put it to good use. No. You were so relieved to see Lord Arcade safe and well. Life may be more difficult here now than it was, but we'll get by. Lord Arcade is out there fighting for us. The mists have dissipated somewhat, and above all, I'm here with my family. As long as I have them, I can get through anything life throws at me. So let's go talk to Casper, and then we'll go explore the byroads. See if there's any Any people chilling on them? Come on, there's gotta be something in here that'll tell us how Casper's family's doing. Right here, this part. What brings you back here? Casper, hear me out. I know you're worried about how things are going back home, but I think chances are good your family's just fine. Seriously, what makes you think that? Check out the 6th and 7th pages. The Chronicle. I haven't read one of these in a while. I've been too busy worrying to actually. No way, it's actually talking about the coast. And this is... We're not exactly able to check on the situation firsthand, so we can't say for sure, but it says all the battles started near the coast, and most of it took place further inland. That's kept civilian casualties to a minimum. If we assume this is honest reporting, which it's not, I'd say it's unlikely that your home or family were harmed. I mean, the part about where it took place is probably okay, but the actual outcome... It's very possible the Noble Alliance did win, but was it as crushing a victory or as being portrayed? I don't know. Wouldn't you agree? Sounds like that area dodged a bullet. There's always going to be a little bit of a doubt until you see them again, but it should be safe to assume they're okay. Oh man, thank goodness. I can't thank you guys enough for bringing this to me. I've been worried sick about everyone for so long now. This is a massive weight off my shoulders. I can see the relief in your face. But at least now I don't feel quite as much of a need to get over to the west to check up on everyone. So, you got me. I'll join you guys on the Courageous and help out however I can. Welcome aboard. Let's fight for our families together. You bet. Okay, so now we're just missing old Mint. Can I take the train? We don't like trains. Okay, whatever you say, Reen. I mean, I didn't actually say anything, you just made up dialogue for me because you're a fucking weirdo. I mean, that's just fucking rude, Reen. You didn't have to go that far. Yeah, I'm not seeing anybody, but, we'll check them all out. I guess we can, can we, bike it up?
Let's ride.
It's gonna take me a little bit to get used to, oh god, it's so... Oh, the controls are so weird.
That one's gonna be a pain. Careful.
Marine may be a little under the influence. Let's see. I mean, I don't see any yellow dots. I mean, I presume if there's any...
That one's gonna be a pain.
Any students, right, that would show up as yellow dots. I don't know if they really want you to search every single inch.
That's no ordinary foe.
Is that a chest? Yeah, that is a chest. We've already opened it. Can I go to Beryl? I mean, I assume no, but... This way leads to Beryl. I think we best not get any closer. Hey, take me back to Guerrilla.
Where do you want to go? Leave it to me!
Let's get going.
Man, look at these turns, man. That's crazy. Because we went to the shrine, but we didn't actually go here. Because there was that one shop guy. Maybe whoever we're looking for is chilling near there. I mean, it's a little bit faster than running. The emphasis on the little. There we go. There is some one over there. Was here, right? Yeah. Yeah, you better run. You are... Oh, it's Chef Guy and... I don't remember the lady. Who are you? Are you one of the... Lacrosse, or what's her name? Lacrosse lady? I know Theresia, but we've already talked to her in Brayhard, but I can't remember the other one's name. Oh, now here are some familiar faces. Emily, was that you? Whoa, it's class 7. I don't have Elisa with me. I'm glad we finally, assuming you are Lacrosse lady, I'm glad we finally found you two. Long time no see, Rain. What are you guys doing here? Well, both parties exchanged information. You guys have certainly been busy. You're behind that ash-colored knight everyone keeps talking about? Figures. Class 7's always been pulling off crazy stuff like that thingy. We're not that bad. You've been setting up those transmission relay devices, right? Yeah, we've been using them to gather intel. I have to say though, getting by with the bare minimum of ingredients while doing it has been a struggle. So he says we've been having fine dining pretty much every day thanks to his amazing cooking skills. I'm practically eating better than I was when I was cooking for myself at Thor's. You flatter me. Oh yeah, we actually met Theresia while you were in Brayhard. He was pretty worried about you. Okay, that is Lacrosse lady. But she managed to get home safely then. Whew. I'll have to pay her a visit soon. If you need help with that, we'd be glad to help make it happen. Yeah, you know, Emma, she can do this, like, weird mind control stuff. And also, she's, like, a witch. She's, like, from, like, an ancient coven with, like, a secret unknowable powers and stuff. How about it? Want to come aboard? As much as I'd love to give an instant yes, I'm sorry. We still got some business to take care of first. You know, you kind of caught us while we were getting ready to set up some relay devices around here. It's the last place on our list, actually, so we shouldn't be wrong. You mind waiting until we're done? No. Helping them out with this might make life easier for all of us. May as well help out since we're already here, right? Not to mention things will go much quicker if we divide up the work. Are you sure? Thanks, that'd honestly be a huge help. Here you go, Reen, this is your batch. 6! They're smaller than I expected. Well, yeah, they're designed to be attached to orbit lights. We have George tank for these handy little guys. His handiwork's as impressive as ever. That'll be pretty hard to find, too. Nice. George is always knocking out of the park. We'll leave you in charge of setting up the area lights around this area. Try and set them roughly equal distance apart. We'll set our batch to the road that runs parallel to the Transcontinental Railroad, and we'll meet you back here once we're done, okay? Understood. Let's get to it then. We should remain wary that we don't get caught off guard by monsters while setting these up too. Yeah, give me a recipe, nerd. So we set them up on the orbit lights? Oh, they're marked on our map. Okay, that's nice. Guess we'll start with this one. That should probably be it, so let's move on to the next one. At least you don't have to remember a passcode.
Let's get going.
Sure is nice the bike has autopilot apparently to get back to us. 2 down. My bike.
Let's ride.
Dang cutscene ain't my bike. Green.
Let's get going.
Can I go this way now? Let's turn back. But like I want to go that way, Reen. There was a chest over there. You wouldn't let me go last time. Okay. Here, run it. You should be able to use it before, but I don't think we just try our luck again. Reen, where's your sense of adventure? Yeah, it looks like we have to go back to Guerrilla by Road 2. I'm trying to think, what was our other main quest? I know we had the monster in Nord. Was our other main quest just recruiting the students? So like that's the only thing we really have to do next is go to Nord? Well, yeah, we have to do the thing with Pattery in Ymir. We'll probably do that next, and then, well, we might be able to go to Nord this video. I doubt we'll really get to do anything in particular, but 4 down, 2 to go.
Let's ride.
Also, we should, in case there is like a fight at the end, let's switch up our party. D, are you set up right? Yeah, you still have all your orbits and stuff. Are they optimal? I don't know. I didn't really look. I just see that all the slots are filled, and that's all I care about. Yeah, we probably do want to give her Chrono Drive, naturally. Don't we? Do we have that rare Chrono Drive? And do you have like a regular one? Oh, really? I mean, I do like you having it. You have a Chrono Drive. I think we'll give yours to her. I don't really care about Soul Blur.
Let's ride.
Actually, having wait. No, you have Mercuria still. I'm gonna say having Mercuria on Gaius could be kind of okay. Alright, that's all of them. Guess the Nicholas and Emily are done too. Let's go back and see them. Couldn't we have just done this in a cutscene?
Let's get going.
You ain't gonna make me fight a big monster. I mean, come on. Come on, man. I do really enjoy this whole, kind of more open-ended aspect of this game is kind of cool. With, like, being able to go to the areas freely. And it does seem like there might be, like, like, I don't know how often dialogue's gonna update, but it seems like it might be a freaking ton of NPC dialogue. Depending on how quickly... I mean, it's gonna be a lot regardless, but I mean, if dialogue updates, like, after basically every story event, there seems like there's a ton since there's so many areas you can go to. Because, you know, previously you've pretty much been locked in, like, one area at a time. Welcome back. Guess if you're here, you're all done. Indeed, and the same goes for you. Did you run into any trouble? Nope, we got all 6 of them set up fine. Changing orbit lights is a pretty common job for a bracer. I could probably do it in my sleep. Yeah, that and finding cats, the two classics. Now the question is whether we've set them up correctly or not. No need to worry about that, actually. We've already run a transmission test and everything checked out. We're good to go. Then why'd you ask if we'd done it? Does that mean you're ready to board the Courageous then? Count us in. Things will be essential that you got the Blazing Maiden on board. No one calls you that. I'm sure to pull my weight so we can get around picking up Theresia and Ferris too. Can't deny that making food in the Courageous got me pretty excited. I'll make sure that everyone on board gets the best meals I can provide. Thanks for joining us, Emily. Nicholas? Game. Got a little scared by the black screen. Not gonna lie. Hey. Now where would everyone be? Casper, I guess, is probably in the training deck, maybe? As long as you have the ship, will eventually have to cross swords with my brother again. Yeah, okay. We've already talked to you. I just couldn't remember. Oh. Hey, Reno. Welcome to the Range Combat Training Room. So this is where they assign you, huh? You got it. Now I've got a thing or two that might be helpful for you, and they gave me a perfect place to use them. Recognize this? Why do you have one of those? Hey, a combat shell. Snuck a few of them out of the academy with me. What? Did you, like, put them in your back pocket? I bet you they're a great way for your class to train up against whatever you guys and gals end up against. I could see that. I've set them up for range combat. They'll be perfect for putting your orbital guns, bows, and staffs to the test against. I'll be here whenever I can, so if you ever want to do some training, just give me a shout. I mean, do I get anything out of it? You can practice range combat skills. Only characters that can attack from far away may be used. Beating the combat shells and completing various steps. Okay, there are rewards. Okay, so they're like little special challenges. That's cool. I'm so glad I finally have you back, Emily. You always seem to find Theresia and Ferris. Yeah, I'm sure it will, though. Neither rain nor shine nor war can dampen the lacrosse club's burning spirit. You said it. Have you guys ever even played a match of lacrosse? You don't have enough people. Man, it's real weight off my shoulders knowing Theresia made it to Rayahard. All I've got to do now is meet up with her later down the line. I haven't forgotten about Ferris and the other club members either. Let's do it. Do I get to... feel like some of these characters aren't really ranged, but I mean, it feels a little cheap. No. Lisa's not set up at all, when I think about it. So, Emma? Feels a little like cheating.
Enemies ahead. We'll have to fight.
Win without using arts. Oh, no.
My turn.
But I wanted to use arts. What is this formation? What is this god-awful formation? Oh, yeah, you can't use arts. For some times, whenever it says don't use arts, I think, you know, don't use, like, real arts. Fainting and seal works pretty well, so...
Now! I'll back you up! It's my turn!
So Elliot is ungodly strong here, since he's your only source of healing, really. I mean, you have Serene Blessing, but that's not fast enough. Magic Reflect might be kind of good here. You do have a crit, though, but I mean, what are you going to do if you can't cast arts?
Oh, move! Crescent shell! Okay.
Not, well, there's no way to raise strength for us, right? Well, we could have Sarah, like, next time Sarah goes, we have her buff herself before we overdrive? Oh, you can be stat down.
Eliminating targets.
It's my turn. Keep it up, everyone.
My turn.
Yeah, buff yourself for now.
I'm bringing the thunder. My
Then you overdrive.
turn. Here goes. Overdrive!
Anything in particular? I guess we just fish for seals.
And done. Now, you're mine. Okay.
That's some DiMaggio. Now, it actually would have been better if we'd done it with Sarah so she could have acted twice. But I didn't think about that. Not bad. Does delay work at all here? Kind of.
You didn't see that? Now's our chance. You're done.
My man's speed is, I mean, it doesn't stack or anything, but if it did, man, he'd be slow as something very slow.
Now. Okay, Sarah. Right.
Okay, even his auto attacks are magic based. Good to know. Don't cast arts. Dummy. You don't have art reflect up, so I guess we'll pop it back on you.
Moon. Crescent shell. Okay. Now. You're done. I'll handle it.
Hey, Fee, have you thought about, like, doing more damage? Asking for a friend?
And done.
It's my turn.
Gotta remember, you can't cast arts. But I want to cast arts. You can't do it, okay?
Analyzing enemy attack patterns. Analysis complete.
It's a robot.
Leave it to me. I'm bringing this up. I'll handle it.
Probably just have her ult. You could have honestly cast the spell. See effect here. Wait, will that count as casting arts? There's no way that counts as casting arts, right? Oh god, does it count? It might, dude. I could see the game being weird and counting that as an arts cast, but...
And done. Let's see if you can live through this. Let us go! Here I go.
that might have done a lot.
I'll handle it.
You don't really need... Well, actually, overdrive just for the crits.
Here goes.
And just to finish the fight. I don't know why we're, like, doing this so methodically when it's such an easy fight.
Eliminating target. Got it. My turn. You didn't see that coming. You just keep getting faster.
Call it a growth spurt.
One whole U material. Nice work. I didn't think this would give you any trouble. So I want you to have these. Just a little treat for me to keep you going. Oh, that's it. Not even the warm-up, I guess. So the challenges only get tough from here, so you better not fall behind in your training. Do we wanna? I mean, honestly, of the two, I mean, pure crafts. I mean, Elisa is good as well. Do I want to set her up? Not really. If I'm being honest. So we're just gonna keep trying to roll with Emma here. Anything I want on you? You already have Thalos from Angel, I believe. Adamantine Shield, I should just sell that. Just to prove my conviction. Reaper would be good, but you can't really fit it anywhere. You don't have your slots upgraded, because they do be expensive. You have Saintly Force? No. Regular Forte is just so bad. Do we have an attack too? We do. That'll at least give you a little bit of extra strength. I mean, you're still a little far behind, but you're not really a pure damage unit the way we're using you though. At least not at the moment. Now he's gonna find Therapy, but like, yeah, my ranged combat. I guess that counted as talking to Elisa for some reason. Ready to move on to level 2 range training? And we'll roll the same squad. And make adjustments as needed.
Hostile spotted.
There are a lot of them, sorry.
Beginning combat.
No arts, no one gets KO'd. We probably should set up our formation or not be like hot garbage from the start.
Keep it up, everyone.
Here I go.
Oh, you ain't got no CP, dude. I thought it gave you max CP to start, just, you know, to be fun.
Oh, please.
My turn.
Damn, I mean, that's like pretty. I mean, 50. I mean, that's a lot of HP, man, for not being able to use arts and basically making two of our characters kind of
Eliminating targets.
offensively useless.
I'll back you up.
My turn.
I mean, like, really, I don't even know who I would use over Emma and Elliot, though. I mean, I guess you could roll Machias. Yeah, you would probably really only want, like, either Elliot or Emma. Having both is kind of overkill. So I think if we were to redo this, who would I want to ditch? Since you don't start with max CP every time, I think Elliot's more useful. Overall.
My turn.
I really need you to move.
Eliminating targets.
I forgot you were confused.
I messed up. I'm sorry, everyone.
I'll handle it. Should have been paying attention.
Yep. No matter how badly you fail, there's no shame in shut up. I didn't have overdrive, okay? It doesn't count. Can I have my overdrive back, please? I mean, I haven't CP. Oh, that we lost our CP from that too. God, that's so obnoxious. Okay, well, we will not be doing that right now then. Because there's no way for us to easily get our CPU back, right? Do one over here. Nicholas! I'm hungry. Can you make me something to eat? Sure, I don't mind. It would be more fun if we made something together, though. I guess. Okie dokie, I'll help. Huh, cute. As head of the cooking club, I shall be taking care of the ship's kitchen from this day forward. I'm sure it's going to be a really fun job, especially with milling around. Will it, though? Will it be fun? That's really good. That's... I mean, it's not quite Glorious Noodle level. I mean, actually, it's like, in some ways, actually slightly better than Glorious Noodle, since it's a flat heal, which is better at this point than the percentage-based. And all the money I can get if I want to fund my curry empire. You know, I'm pretty happy we got head of the cooking club on board now. Makes me wonder how Edel's doing. He's probably fine. Vivi was. Where did Vivi go, by the way? Oh, are you in here? No, that's drink machines. Shops? I can see you being a shop lord, maybe? Elisa ditched me after Prince Oliver's words of encouragement. I've decided to run this weapon shop. I've learned all about handling different weapons over at the training hall, so it seems like a perfect fit for me. Now I know everyone's at home, alright, I can give it my all too. We would probably also want to buy a weapon for Fee so that she does actual damage in that fight. I'm trying to think, there's no way really to raise strength. So like not being able to use arts there, like just like neuters or damage output so much. Because the only character with a strength up is Sarah, right? I don't know. You would probably want to, like, also give Fee, like, maybe Brave or something to start? I don't... Because what you could do is you could ult with Sarah and then overdrive and then probably kill them in one turn with the feints and everything. Well, you're not kill them in one turn, but, you know, do a comical amount of damage if you had S-crafts on everyone ready. Assuming she got the feints on everyone, which is like a... Not a shirt or anything, because they still have like a 50% resistance, but... Seriously, Vivi, where are you? I wouldn't think you're in the Orbital Factory. Were you on the bridge? Are you a pilot? I didn't really look at the bridge. Could be chilling there. Oh, there you are. Hey, Irene! Hey, Vivi, you decided to help out on the bridge, I see. Yup, I volunteered to be an observer, and then they thought I was the right fit. Of all the jobs on the ship, I'm sure this is the one that'll help me find out about Lynn's whereabouts first. That makes sense? Can't fault your logic there. But who'd have thunk our lessons at the academy would actually come in handy someday? You better not ogle my chest while you're standing over me like that is, though, as tempting as I'm sure it is. Wouldn't dream of it. Glad to see her in high spirits again. It's been a while. Anyway, there's lots to learn, but I'll be the best observer you'll ever see. This is the best way I can help find Lynn, too. I'm a helmsman. My name is Johnny. Hey, I guess take me to... Well, I guess we can get CP at Ymir. It's kind of tedious,
Where do you want to go? Full speed ahead!
Hey, we should get Machias in the party real quick. Something no one has ever said before in the history of ever. I don't know, welcome to the squad. she is. Leave Luke alone. He doesn't deserve your whatever you're trying to do to him. Come on, spit it out. Where'd you hide cargo? I know you did it. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. Wait, who's cargo? Is that Battery? Well, I'm glad we found her. I can't believe she actually ended up here. Looks like my theory was right on the mark. Well, anyway. Hey, Battery, could you please stop causing problems for strangers? Magius? Hell are you doing here, huh? It's not like I actually care, but it's nice to see your stupid face. I suppose. She's acting a bit odd. Oh, well, dude, Magius is in there. I'm glad to see that you're well, too. But seriously, what were you thinking trying to pick a fight with the army? You heard all about what happened. No good can come from worrying people so much, you know? What? Look who's talking. Pardon? We got no idea how worried Oz was when we heard you were wanted by the army. Probably frickin' knew you were dead in a gutter somewhere. And then Uncle Carl ended up getting arrested on top of it all. Why do you think we started picking fights in the first place? We were scared. We were pissed off. We were... Whatever. It was better for us to do it than letting some amateurs try their luck. So that's what really happened. I'm not that surprised that people in your neighborhood would be worried about you. I'm sure Fiona's really worried about me, too. Sorry, I had no idea that was the case. I'm sorry for worrying you all so much. You should be saying that to everyone back home, not me. Anyway, that idiot Cargo said he was going to meet me up here ages ago, but he still hasn't shown up. You're going to help me look for him. Speaking of Cargo, I almost forgot. She really did intend for them to meet here. Well, there's no way to tell who was in the wrong now. What do you guys, you know something? You're going to have him tied up somewhere, because if you do, let's say we bring him here before she accuses us of anything else. Oh, just fly all the way across the fucking country. We could have just said he's in, you know, whatever it's called, Legram. Cargo! The hell you been all this time? I was freaking out like crazy, you damn pipsqueak. Where the heck was I? Where the heck were you? Ultra headlock time. Atomic wedgie. Just who are these people? Reen, you really live with these, like, freaks? Well, they're, refugees from Heimdall. I really am sorry for all the trouble she's caused. I know it's a lot to ask, but would it be possible for them to stay in Ymir until the situation improves there? Absolutely not. Well, I mean, no, really, no. Please, send them down the slopes or something. Sure, they're not how I pictured people from Heimdall to be, but sure. Wow, check it out. There's a really warm looking pond over there. Hit him for me, please. Watch it, loser. It's clearly a trap. Ain't no way no one will put something that nice smack dab in the middle of town. Wow, you're right. You're so smart. The warm looking pond. If you'll excuse me, I'm going to go have a quick word with them so they don't go causing any more trouble. Well, certainly an experience. Glad we got a happy ending from it all. Badass in danger. Bunny watch. Pretty good. I mean, 4 speed and preventing delay is situationally quite useful. 400 HP, eh. 44 EP, not bad, but also like not that good either. We don't really need the orange cape anymore. Oh yeah, I forgot we got these. Yo, more crit? For me? Hey, Reen, if you ever miss, I'm legally allowed to, like, delete you from the game, okay? I'm just gonna let it be known if Reen ever misses. I get to go into the files and, like, find Reen dot whatever and fucking delete him. It's so freaking cold here. Can't we just reg just a bit closer to warm up some? You numbskulls, like sucking you in. You want the guy who sent this to come up and laugh at you, huh? I better have a word with him later and make sure they don't cause any more trouble.
Okay.
Leave this to me.
You guys better watch your backs. These noble soldiers are everywhere. They don't know how to take a joke either. You want to just breathe around them, it's out with their guns. The amateurs like you better not try to pick on a fight with them. Got it? I'm more worried than you will do if I'm being honest. I understand I was probably to blame for you doing so, but don't try anything like that again. Don't go tell me what to do, dweeb. Dork Lord. Dork Lord, Dork Lord. Magius is a Dork Lord. think it's actually faster to go to the inn. Does the inn give everyone in the party, even the backup people, CP? I guess we could check it real quick. Or we could just make sure the characters who won't get CP by doing, It's still, like, extremely tedious compared to, the way it was in Trails 3. Like, just make the Healy machines give CP, man. Just make the super special Healy machines give CP, and all these issues are solved. Okay, there we go. Do I want to try and fight the range thing one more time? It's a little too late in the video. Maybe we'll start that with the next one. Do I want to try Elisa? And I mean, like, who are our options? Because Fee and Sarah, I think, have to come since you can't use art, so you need characters that can do damage. Either Elliot, or Emma. I think Elliot is a bit better, because Emma can really only do 2 crescent shells. And considering the auto attacks can pop the magic reflect, I don't know if it's that good there. And you have no real way to heal aside from regen there, so I think Elliot's your best bet. And then 4th member, I mean, Elisa, I don't know, does Lisa do... I haven't really tried using her attacks much. She might actually do damage in this game, since enemies don't have quite as high defensive stats as they did in the Cold Steel 1 difficulty mod. Yeah, maybe Elisa. It's really just not having any way to buff strength is what makes it kind of hard. I don't know. We'll figure that out. I'm Extra Cheesy 87. Stay tuned for the next part. And bye, guys.